Ever wonder why high blood pressure is often labeled as the silent killer? This moniker isn't given lightly. High blood pressure or hypertension is a global health issue that affects millions of people worldwide. It's a condition that slowly creeps up on you, often without a whisper of warning. High blood pressure has become a widespread concern that transcends age, race, and socioeconomic status. It's a sneaky adversary, often showing no clear symptoms until it's too late. This is the main reason it's been dubbed the silent killer. It's not uncommon for someone to live with high blood pressure for years without realizing it, only to be diagnosed when a serious complication arises. Now let's think about this. What does high blood pressure actually mean? In simple terms, it refers to the force of blood against the walls of your arteries being consistently too high. Over time, this excessive pressure can damage your blood vessels, leading to heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, and other serious health problems. It's a bit like running a car engine at full throttle for too long. Eventually, the engine is going to wear out. The absence of clear symptoms makes high blood pressure particularly dangerous. You can't feel your arteries hardening or your heart getting weaker. There's no pain, no discomfort, no outward signs at all. This is why regular blood pressure checks are so important. They're the only way to know for sure whether your blood pressure is within a healthy range. It's also worth noting that high blood pressure can be influenced by a variety of factors. These include genetics, age, diet, lack of physical activity, and stress. While you can't change your genes or your age, there are lifestyle changes that can help control or prevent high blood pressure. So why do we need to talk about this? Because understanding high blood pressure is the first step in preventing and treating it. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your health. It's time to uncover the root cause of this silent but deadly condition. So what exactly triggers high blood pressure? Let's dive into the root cause, simplifying it for a clear understanding. High blood pressure, also known as hypertension, is primarily linked to the force of blood against the walls of your arteries. Imagine a garden hose. When water flows freely, the pressure is low, but when you put your thumb over the end, restricting the flow, the pressure inside the hose increases. The same principle applies to our arteries. When the force of blood flow is too high, it stretches the arteries beyond their healthy limit, causing high blood pressure. Now, what creates this increased force? A few key factors come into play, and they're mostly lifestyle related. Let's break them down. Firstly, our diet plays a significant role. Consuming too much salt, for instance, can cause our bodies to retain fluid, increasing the volume of blood, and hence the pressure. On the flip side, a diet low in fruits and vegetables, which are rich in blood pressure-lowering potassium, can contribute to hypertension. Next, we have stress. Chronic, unmanaged stress can make our bodies produce hormones that temporarily tighten blood vessels and speed up the heart rate, leading to a spike in blood pressure. Over time, this temporary increase can become a permanent problem. Lastly, lack of exercise can lead to weight gain, which can increase the volume and pressure of blood. Regular physical activity makes the heart stronger. A stronger heart can pump more blood with less effort, reducing the force on the arteries and lowering blood pressure. So there you have it. The root cause of high blood pressure is often a combination of an unhealthy diet, chronic stress, and a sedentary lifestyle. But there's good news. These are all factors that we have control over. Understanding the cause is half the battle. Now let's explore how to win this war naturally. Did you know that a few dietary tweaks could help manage high blood pressure? Yes, what you eat and drink can have a profound effect on your blood pressure readings. Imagine your body as a machine. The quality of fuel you feed it directly impacts how smoothly it runs. A balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can be the premium fuel your body needs. The vitamins, minerals, and fiber found in these food groups can help your heart and blood vessels function optimally, aiding in blood pressure control. Fruits and vegetables are not just delicious, but they're also your body's allies in the fight against high blood pressure. They're packed full of potassium, a vital mineral that helps balance the amount of sodium in your cells. Too much sodium can cause your body to retain fluid, which increases blood pressure. Speaking of sodium, let's talk about salt. While a little bit of salt is necessary for our bodies, too much of it can tip the balance and lead to high blood pressure. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 1 teaspoon of salt per day for adults. That's about 2,300 milligrams of sodium, but here's the rub. Most of the sodium we consume doesn't come from the salt shaker at our dining table. It's hidden in processed foods. Canned soups, frozen dinners, fast food, and even bread can be loaded with sodium. So when you're grocery shopping, make sure to read food labels and choose low-sodium alternatives whenever possible. Finally, let's not forget whole grains. These are powerhouses of nutrition, providing your body with essential nutrients like fiber, protein, and a variety of antioxidants. Eating whole grains can help lower your risk of high blood pressure and contribute to overall heart health. Remember, making these dietary changes doesn't mean you have to sacrifice taste. There are a plethora of recipes out there that are both delicious and heart healthy. But food is just one piece of the puzzle. Physical activity is another. So let's keep moving and explore the benefits of regular exercise in maintaining healthy blood pressure. Can breaking a sweat really help keep your blood pressure in check? Well, you'd be surprised at how much of an impact regular exercise can have on your blood pressure levels. Engaging in physical activity helps make your heart stronger. A stronger heart can pump more blood with less effort, and when your heart doesn't have to work as hard, the force on your arteries decreases, which lowers your blood pressure. So what kind of exercise should you be doing? The answer is pretty simple. Any physical activity that gets your heart rate up and makes you break a sweat. This could be anything from brisk walking to swimming, cycling, or even dancing. These kinds of exercises are known as aerobic activities, and they're fantastic for your heart health. Of course, you don't have to run a marathon or climb a mountain to enjoy these benefits. Even moderate exercise for about 150 minutes a week, or roughly half an hour a day for 5 days, can make a significant difference. And the great news is that even shorter bursts of exercise, like 10 to 15 minutes at a time, can be just as effective. But what if you're not a fan of the gym or don't have access to one? Don't worry. Simple activities like gardening, house cleaning, or even taking the stairs instead of the elevator can help. The key is to stay active and keep your body moving. Remember, consistency is crucial. It's better to exercise a little bit each day than to push yourself too hard once a week. And if you're new to exercise or have been inactive for a while, it's a good idea to talk to your doctor before starting a new exercise program. So yes, breaking a sweat can indeed help keep your blood pressure in check. Regular physical activity can make your heart stronger, lower your blood pressure, and improve your overall health. It's a natural remedy that's right at your fingertips. Exercise and diet are key, but there's another element you might be overlooking. Ever felt your heart racing during a stressful situation? Stress, my friends, can act like an invisible puppeteer, pulling the strings of our bodies and minds in ways we may not even realize. One such string leads directly to our blood pressure. When we're stressed, our bodies produce a surge of hormones which cause our hearts to beat faster and our blood vessels to narrow, leading to high blood pressure. But acknowledging this link between stress and high blood pressure is just the first step. The real magic happens when we learn to manage this stress. And here's where the world of natural remedies opens its doors wide to us. Let's start with meditation. A practice that dates back thousands of years, meditation can help us calm our minds and relax our bodies. By focusing on our breath or maybe a calming image or phrase, we can create a space of tranquility in the midst of chaos. Deep breathing exercises are another powerful tool in our stress management kit. When we breathe deeply and slowly, we signal our nervous system to tone down the stress response, gradually guiding our blood pressure back to a normal range. And then there's the ancient practice of yoga. Yoga combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation to bring a deep sense of peace and relaxation. Regular yoga practice can not only help us manage stress, but also improve our overall health and well-being. But remember, these methods are not one-and-done solutions. They are practices requiring consistency and patience. It's like tending to a garden. We need to water the plants, pull out the weeds, and give it the right amount of sunlight. It's a process, but the fruits of our labor are well worth the effort. By combining healthy eating, regular exercise, and stress management, you can naturally control high blood pressure and live a healthier life. So why not start today? After all, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now.